You know, I kind of felt like doing commentary today. Yeah. I just saw this unpopular opinions video and I thought it was so generic, so disgusting, so normie, and that's why I decided to make a video on it. Now, as you might hear on my accent, I'm not American, so therefore I'm not biased. Yeah, that was biased as fuck. I don't spend that much time on Netflix, but when I do, I don't enjoy Friends. What the fuck is the purpose of that show? I'm sorry, but those jokes just doesn't land. In Denmark, we have a very dark sense of humor. You could say it's basically just Reddit. Imagine walking down the street and it's just Reddit in real life. I'm not saying that every single joke in Friends is bad. I think I laughed 3 times during the first season, but I just can't make it through the show. I made it through the first season and half of the second season, but there I just died out on the show. Now, I don't generally hate sitcoms. There's one sitcom I enjoyed. That was How I Met Your Mother, but that was only because of Neil Patrick Harris. I didn't really like any of the other characters. Next one, I don't like coffee. I think it smells incredible, but your breath, Jesus, fuck, that gets disgusting. I have a teacher that always smells like coffee, and it's so enjoyable to sit there and have a conversation with him when you can smell. Now, this one really annoys me because I don't enjoy any of Ariana Grande's music. I'm not saying that it's generally bad. I'm just saying that it's so bland. I think bland is the perfect word to describe her music. Cause there's no color, there's nothing special. And her voice it's good, but it's generic. And for me, there's nothing worse than really, really generic pop music. Good example for this is her new album, Thank You Next. Those songs sound exactly the same. Now for a Riverdale rant, because we can't do such a video like this one without mentioning Riverdale. And I think Riverdale is so horrible that it's entertaining and funny to me. I don't know why, but it's so... The acting, terrible, and the script is laughable. I can't believe... Oh, I'm considering making a video on the past 2 episodes that has been, because they are so fucking... They're so bad. Brands are overrated. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Not because I can't afford half of it, but 90% of it isn't even good looking. I think some of Gucci's stuff is good looking, and Rolex's watches, I mean, they're good looking. But to pay over $20,000 for a single watch, that's stupid. But I feel like most people know this nowadays, but they just walk with it because of the prestige that it brings. Fuck Fortnite, fuck Big Chungus memes, fuck these videos. The first time I watched Batman vs Superman, I was entertained. But I was just a dumb kid that enjoyed explosions. Rick and Morty is a surprisingly good show. I'm still excited for Captain Marvel, even though Brie Larson kind of showed to be a cuck. T-Series is the best channel on YouTube. I hate that you have to have an opinion on everything nowadays. And I also hate these kinds of videos. Donald Trump is a joke, but we all know that. The movies Gladiator and Interstellar had the highest impact of any movie on me, personally. Season 4 doesn't drag Sherlock down. Season 4 was just as good as the others. I know you could look at some analytic and criticizing points, but entertainment-wise, Season 4 was just as good. While we're at it, I hate overanalyzing movies. I mean, just sit down and enjoy the movie. PewDiePie is really hanging in there. I seriously can't believe that a guy that has uploaded consistently for over 3 years still manages to make you laugh at least once every single video. Since I started doing YouTube, I realized how much time you have to dedicate to this site. And I know it's his job, but holy shit, it's actually pretty difficult to make original and good content. I feel like we should appreciate it much more. I'm tired of Spanish/Latino or whatever you call it music, songs such as Despacito or Mi Gente or something like that. It just sounds all the same. I'm bored of the music culture that they have. The certain instruments, the sound that the music gives, it's all the same, and I don't think the variations in that kind of music is inviting to me. Since I stopped eating McDonald's when I started working out, I realized that McDonald's and Burger King's food aren't that good. Minecraft is still a good game, and it's certainly better than Fortnite. Marvel's Cinematic Universe is one of the most entertaining movie franchises ever created. Esports is not the future of anything. I don't support it. I understand it, but I don't support it. You could say that for any sport, but specifically esports I don't like. I love pineapple on pizza. It's meant to be. On that note, I also enjoy sticking 2 fingers up my butt. Big Mouth is a decent show. I mean, some of the jokes are kind of over the line, but it's decent, it's entertaining. And last but not least, mumble rap is kinda stupid. Creators such as Lil Skies or Lil Mosey, XXXTentacion, Lil Pump, basically anything that has been directed by Cole Bennett. I think it's bland, it has nothing to say really. I mean, the beat is kinda sick most of the time, but the lyrics really has nothing to say, and for me, rap is about expressing yourself and giving a message. And I don't really see a message through Source. Now, guys, make sure to leave a dislike and a hateful comment if you disagreed with me. But I can't hear you because I have AirPods in, so if you like hype beasts, leave a comment that says Source. And by the way, you don't have to try to convince me to like some of these stuff. I will do that myself if I suddenly just start liking some of it. Of course, this was not to generalize anything. It may sound like it, but I don't generalize. Like, a good example would be the music culture. There's some mumble rap that I found sick, some of the lyrics are good. It's not all black and white. And by that, see ya.